Welcome back, everyone! A brand new trailer for Daredevil, Born Again. Season 2 has just dropped, and it's packed with new footage, returning characters, and huge story hints. There's a lot happening in this trailer, so let's break everything down step by step. Along with the trailer, there's also some exciting news about the return of the Netflix Defenders characters and what the future might look like for the series. According to the current plans, several characters from the old Defenders lineup will return after the Mayor Kingpin storyline wraps up toward the end of Season 2. This means the story arc across Season 1 and Season 2 will mainly focus on the rise of Kingpin as Mayor. After that, Season 3 is expected to introduce a completely new storyline where more familiar heroes from the Defenders world return to help reshape the future of the show. One of the biggest questions fans have right now is about characters from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Many people are wondering if those characters will eventually return to the Marvel TV universe as well. The current idea being discussed is that some of them could appear starting in Season 3, once the current storyline finishes and the series moves into a new phase. The new trailer shows a lot of exciting footage, including another classic hallway fight scene. Fans of Daredevil know that hallway fights have become one of the most iconic parts of the show. This season seems to continue that tradition with a brand new intense sequence that looks just as brutal and cinematic as previous ones. We also see several new scenes between Matt Murdock and Jessica Jones. In these moments, they appear to be discussing their plan to stop the chaos spreading across the city. Matt clearly realizes that he can't fight this battle alone, which hints that more heroes could eventually join the fight. Another interesting moment in the trailer takes place inside a hidden base that once belonged to the Punisher. The setting strongly resembles his secret lair from earlier seasons. It seems like Matt and Jessica might be using it as a safe place to plan their next moves, since Daredevil has become one of the most wanted men in the city. At the same time, fans are wondering what role the Punisher himself will play during the events of Season 2. The character is expected to be busy dealing with other events tied to Spider-Man and a separate Punisher story involving the Nucci crime family. Because of this, the Punisher may not appear much during the main Season 2 storyline. Another major detail from the trailer is Daredevil's suit. This time we see a darker version of his costume. While it appears black, it's actually the same red suit modified for stealth. Since Matt is now being hunted across the city, the darker suit helps him stay hidden while continuing his mission. The reason Matt is being hunted is largely because Kingpin already knows his secret identity. With Kingpin acting as mayor and controlling much of the city's power, Matt is under more pressure than ever. This creates a dangerous situation where both the law and the criminal world are now targeting him. The trailer also shows the city becoming more unstable. The anti-vigilante task force is stronger than before, now equipped with upgraded weapons and gear. Many of them even use symbols inspired by the Punisher's skull logo, suggesting that the line between justice and brutality is becoming increasingly blurred. Crowds of angry citizens can also be seen protesting outside City Hall. These scenes suggest that New York has started to feel more like a police state. People's freedoms appear to be under threat, and tensions are rising across the entire city. We also see a few quick scenes of Karen Page. At one point, she's holding a gun while protecting a young girl connected to the White Tiger legacy. This moment hints that the powers and responsibilities of the White Tiger mantle could eventually pass on to the next generation. There's also a brief appearance from Bullseye. One scene shows him inside a diner kitchen, which is ironically one of the most dangerous places he could be because of all the objects he could turn into weapons. The footage suggests that he might temporarily fight alongside Daredevil, possibly under the enemy of my enemy is my friend situation. This partnership would be especially intense because both characters still blame each other for past events. Their history is filled with betrayal, violence, and personal loss, making any team-up extremely complicated and unpredictable. Another intriguing part of the trailer involves Kingpin training in a boxing ring. These scenes are likely references to classic comic moments where the character shows his brutal physical strength. There are also hints that some of these moments might take place at Fogwell's gym, which has deep connections to Matt Murdock's past. Toward the end of the trailer, we see more explosions, action scenes, and Daredevil promising to take the city back. It's clear that the fight against Kingpin is about to escalate in a major way as more characters start joining the battle. Looking ahead, Season 3 could introduce even more returning heroes from the Defenders world. Characters connected to Luke Cage and Iron Fist may also appear once the current storyline ends, potentially setting up a brand new chapter for Marvel's street-level heroes. Overall, the future of Marvel television seems closely tied to the success of Daredevil, Born Again. If the series continues to build momentum, it could lead to new spin-off shows, team-ups, and crossovers that expand the street-level side of the Marvel Universe even further. With so many storylines developing at once, the next few seasons could reshape the entire direction of Marvel's TV world. Fans are especially curious to see which characters might eventually appear in larger events connected to the multiverse and future Marvel story arcs. For now, all eyes are on Season 2 as the battle for New York intensifies. The trailer promises bigger action, deeper character conflicts, and the return of some familiar heroes and villains as the story continues to unfold.